Hello everybody, welcome to StraightA. Dawson here, and top of the morning to you as I'm filming on St. Patrick's Day. It's been a great St. Patrick's Day. Of course, I recorded the video last night to help upload this morning, and I'm going to upload this video late at night here tonight. That way you get a little bit of a break in between the videos and can enjoy it next week as well. But today we are ranking, or tier list ranking, all of the NFL teams based on how lucky they are. And I'm going to use this basis on near past, last couple years. Not really gonna go franchise because I don't really know all the franchises. I may dip a little bit just because like there's some NFL franchises are cursed, man. But before we get right into the video, please leave a like down below, comment any suggestions for the video and channels going forward, and subscribe if you have not already. Without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, as you see on screen, I have 6 tiers, I have 32 NFL teams, and we're going to be ranking them, and we're going to be placing them just upon what my vibes are with it all. I'm not going to go super, analysis. Maybe in the future I'll do something like that. That'd be kind of cool, but just for the last couple years, maybe a little bit of a sprinkle from, franchise past, but mostly kind of based on the last couple years, just based on how lucky they've been, Lucky streaks, smiles upon thee. So yeah, lucky streaks, like the biggest luck of, all of it all. Fortune smiles upon thee, a stroke of luck, so they've had a little bit of luck in there. Painfully boring, just people who just aren't really either one. Someone got jinxed, as in like somebody fucking put a curse on you. And unlucky losers, being the 6th tier. So I don't know, I kind of put like painfully boring, even though it's like the 4th tier out of 6, like just right there. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it and move forward. The New York Jets, though, man, this is a really rough one because like before, like it's almost like someone got jinxed for a little bit. Then all of a sudden Aaron Rodgers came in. It's a stroke of luck, and it's like now again, like in the beginning of the season, someone got jinxed again. Like I don't know where to put them. They are just like stroke of luck or someone got jinxed. Something's going on here, so I'm going to just put them in someone got jinxed because something's happening over there. Someone got jinxed. Somebody got cursed. Someone from the New York Jets did walk under a bunch of ladders because they've had the worst of luck. It's the worst of luck, as in you get your hopes up and all of a sudden, boom, you go back down to earth a little bit. And, I feel you. As a Broncos fan, we'll get to you later, but yeah, it's just whatever. The Baltimore Ravens, I think historically, honestly, fortune smiles upon thee. I think you just have had a solid team. Things have worked out in your favor. That sometimes you kind of go down a little bit due to like accusations or just weird contract stuff. But you have a good coach, good quarterback. You've had good success in recent years. Like I don't know, fortune smiles upon thee. I don't think you necessarily have a lucky streak because you definitely have some weird fucking plays against you. But we're just gonna go with it. Oh, Raiders, don't worry. There's some other teams are going to be joining you, but you are some unlucky losers. Recent years, being put in the what's called the division with Patrick Mahomes, which is going to ruin your life for the next few years. Painful. But also, you have a sucky coach. You've had many sucky coaches. You brought in, honestly, by the way, you know how they say you can make your own luck? You also make your own bad luck by hiring Josh McDaniels, by bringing in Jimmy G, by bringing, trying to bring Devontae Adams over and convincing Aaron Rodgers to come over. Like, come on. Like, this is getting really, really insane, So, Raiders, you made your bed, so lie in it, but you some unlucky motherfucking losers. Bengals, man. I don't know what to think about you because you have some luck upon you. Fortune does smile upon thee, but like you're starting to lose that luster a little bit. Joe Burrow's injury and being stupid. I'm just gonna say you got a stroke of luck. I think you're still in that area where you got a little sprinkle. You can keep it up a little bit, but come on, you got to sprinkle more of that magic dust on you because you've seen some good success. Honestly, that miracle run. Honestly, if I made this tier list about 2 years ago and you made the Super Bowl, the lucky streak would be probably your tier list. But like he's got a little stroke of luck right now. All right, you're not. Fortune doesn't smile upon thee for sure, but like you're not in painfully boring or anything like that just right now. Unlike the Broncos. Lately, bro, the biased fan here, you some unlucky mother trucking losers. You just don't know. You don't know how common sense to do it. Now you have a head coach who has had some big accusations in the past. Don't worry, we'll get to you too, Saints. Just really, really bad luck with contract situations, player negotiations, stuff like that. You're just some unlucky players right now. You're a cursed franchise at the moment, and I wish the best upon you, but like, man, it's painful. Vikings, someone got jinxed. I'll give the unlucky edge to the Jets here, but like someone jinxed you over there. Something's happening. Every now and then something just happens wrong. And honestly, if I was going by franchise, you've lost 4 Super Bowls, so you're just some unlucky losers. But I just think someone's jinxing you a little bit. Someone's going behind the scenes, kind of yanking your arm, making it where you can't make the playoffs. Oh, yanking your arm, Justin Jefferson goes down. Yanking your arm, Kirk Cousins doesn't come back. Somebody's jinxing you, but like you're still functioning. So like that's good, unlike some other teams that are not functioning. So go with that. Rams, you on a freaking lucky streak. You know what? And I thought about putting you at Fortune Smiles Upon Thee, and I'm still thinking about it as I'm talking. But like, you had like a miracle couple of years. Like, I didn't even realize how successful the Rams have been in the last like 5 years or so. And even before their Super Bowl win, which there was a big lucky streak. Sure, you had a bad year after that, but then all of a sudden you went from going from a team that had a Super Bowl championship type team to rebuilding to all of a sudden having a team that actually might be able to consistently make the playoffs if you do really well. Something's going on there. You got some lucky streaks. You've had some franchise amazing people: Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Matthew Stafford. Like, you just have Cooper Kupp. Like, you've had some amazing people the last few years to carry your franchise to a whole nother level. You're on a freaking lucky streak. Don't know what's going on with you, but like, we're just gonna keep on going forward. And you know what, Lions? You're joining almost up there with them. You're not quite in the lucky streak. You're almost there. We need one more. I don't know. I feel like this is almost like one of those situations. Like, if next year you do bad, it's almost like somebody's jinxing you behind the scenes. But fortune is smiling upon thee because your fan base is carrying you to the moon. Dan Campbell's carrying you to the moon. Jared Goff is carrying you to the moon. Fortune is smiling upon thee there, Lions. You're going to make it even bigger. And honestly, if you made the Super Bowl, lucky streak would have been what's it called? You definitely would have made it to the lucky streak. Either way, putting you in Fortune Smiles Upon Thee. Seahawks, you're just painfully boring. I can't think, maybe kind of a stroke of luck, but it just seems like you're just a functioning team. That's boring, you know? Like, we don't like functioning teams in the NFL. Like, teams that just consistently do all right. Like, come on. No one is like, oh yeah, Seahawks. Other than the Legion of Boom, like, fucking 10 years ago at this point, no one really is that excited from it. Come on. You're painfully boring. You're just good and you operate well. Like, what? No one cares. Get out of here. The Bears, man. Historically, I almost want to put you in unlucky losers, and I think I'm gonna put you. Oh man, this is tough. Because Bears, if I want to consider your Super Bowl run, 1985, that was a lucky streak. Lately, you've kind of sucked. You kind of sucked bad. Like, maybe not quite as bad as the Raiders, but like, you've been some unlucky losers. And like, granted, you're getting Caleb Williams. And honestly, if it's going to pan out the way I think it is, I think people are overhyping him. I think he's good, don't get me wrong. I don't think he's going to be a bust or anything. But like, come on, like, all this hype and all this, and all of a sudden I think you're going to get that unlucky jinx to you. I don't think you've had a stroke of luck. I don't think fortune smiles upon thee. But man, I think it's more the jinx that's happening to you. So I'm going to put you at top of unlucky losers because like, I'm not too sure what's going on there. Maybe Caleb Williams can bring you back up and give you that luck of the Irish a little bit, but who knows. 49ers, man, you're also like really painfully boring, you know? Like, I guess you can give a stroke of luck to you. I'll give you a stroke of luck maybe, because that Brock Purdy pull, I'll give it to you. That was pretty lucky. It's pretty damn lucky. I know no one looked at him and said, all right, he's going to be our franchise guy. We're going to draft him. Somebody looked at him and said, well, he's kind of good. Let's go ahead and put him on the draft board. No one did it. I know. All right, I'm looking at you, 49ers. You got a little lucky with that. Go screw yourself. I'll give you a little stroke of luck. Just as of lately, you've done pretty all right with yourself. But you're also close to painfully boring, and someone jinxed you. But I'm going to give you a stroke of luck just because I think your franchise has done well. Granted, you also get jinxed every now and then in the Super Bowl. So this is a good question. Are you painfully boring? Or are you just painfully boring? I think you're just painfully boring. You know what? Because I think I could put you, I thought about this for the Bengals. Are you just painfully boring? No, I think you still have a stroke of luck in you. But 49ers, I kind of see you get a stroke of luck, but I also see you get jinxed a lot. So I'm going to put you at painfully boring. Yeah, no, I'm solidified in that. Yeah, you're just painfully boring. You're a well-operated team who gets lucky and sometimes not lucky. That's called being a person. Cool. Eagles. Man, I feel like I have strong emotions for the Eagles here, and you're a green-based team, so it feels like you can't just be painfully boring. But like, you're just so interesting. I'm gonna put you in someone got jinxed for now. I'm not too sure, just because I think lately something's happening. But then again, you're doing really well. But knowing this franchise, just seeing where it goes. Then again, you got the Nick Foles miracle run that kind of should play a little bit of a part. Again, I'm not gonna use all my ounce of being on the historical facts. But like, that was like a luck of the Irish type thing that gave you. So maybe you do have a little bit of luck in you. But like, somebody's man, I'll give you a stroke of luck. I don't think you're painfully boring. Just kind of like the Bengals. I feel too much emotion with you. 49ers, I don't feel enough emotion either way. I feel like I just go through the rhythms with you. But Eagles, I feel like I have a little bit of emotion for you. So like, I'll give you a stroke of luck. We'll go stroke of luck, Packers, man, you know what? I think you're the top of the lucky streak. For one, I think you're the green team. I think you're go pack go type deal. I think you have been historically amazing. Lately, you've been pretty dang good. You just, again, I know I say don't like high functioning good teams that are consistently and good functioning, but something just about the Packers history. It's like the Steelers. And we're going to, you know what, we'll go and put the Steelers in painfully boring because they are the definition of painfully boring to me. Then again, they probably are like after. No, we'll put them, but no, we'll put them after 49ers. The Steelers and Seahawks are like some of the two teams I think of when they're painfully boring versus the Packers. So like Seahawks and Steelers just are very well coached, very historically good, and just are, I don't get excited unless you go through a Legion of Boom phase type deal. Packers, I feel like they just constantly go through that different like waves, I guess. They get franchise quarterback after franchise quarterback, now possibly after franchise quarterback. It's just, I'm not too sure. I just think like they have been on such a lucky streak. This whole Super Bowl playoff run for them was really, really good, while Seahawks and Steelers have never proved that they can make more of that luck after the playoffs. They just kind of get really high functioning teams and that make the playoffs but never really go that far. Well, the Packers consistently do, but then again, they also get really bad luck near the end, especially when that Aaron Rodgers. But is that an Aaron Rodgers problem and a Jets problem, or is that just a Packers problem? I don't care. My instinct is put them in lucky streak, so you're going to lucky streak, but like, I don't know. I have a lot of emotions with you, Packers. No clue. Either way, Commanders, you're just, oh man, are you painfully boring, or someone jinxed you? Dude, somebody might have jinxed them. I think they might have. I don't think they're unlucky losers. I think somebody might have genuinely jinxed the Washington Commanders. They have gone through, yeah, I can't put them painfully boring anymore. After the whole Redskins and Washington football team and now Washington Commanders, someone jinxed them. I don't know if they're unlucky losers because I don't think their franchise is that bad. Maybe it is. Maybe you're close to unlucky losers. We'll see how the season goes. But someone jinxed you. Someone jinxed your ass. Buffalo Bills, man. I'm gonna put you atop of someone got jinxed here. Someone did something to your franchise. You're not unlucky losers, but you are not the most lucky franchise I've ever seen in my life. Not to mention the 4 back-to-back Super Bowls that you lost. That's pretty damn bad. But like even lately, you just bring people up so much hope. Like you finally have a stroke of luck moment, and all of a sudden they just bring it down to earth to you. You know, someone jinxed your franchise, and I don't know who, but they should be condemned. Falcons. I'll put you in, I don't know how I'm doing this, to be honest with you. Honestly, the Bills probably should be like down here. Yeah, I'll do that for the Bills because I'm kind of doing the unluckiest. Falcons, I think it's like somebody put a dash of like someone jinxed you. I don't think you're quite boring, just because like you've had a lot of unlucky moments, but you also have had a lot of miracle moments. Maybe below. No, I think you're more lucky than the Vikings. I think. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a sprinkle of jinx with you. Just something like I look at your franchise, I'm like, man, that sucks. Like, again, speaking as a Broncos fan, I'm like, man, that kind of sucks. You know, like it feels like I don't even know how to feel with you. You're a mechanical bird. I'm just gonna go with that. Patriots. Man, this is a weird one too because like for so long they had a lucky streak. So like I feel like I have to put them somewhere in the lucky streak because even being bad this year, that was like one slight bad. So let's put them in painfully boring. Yeah, I guess I just kind of do, don't I? Because like they're not really lucky or unlucky. Like they go through a bunch of allegations and stuff like that. They also go through a bunch of like boring win streaks. This is actually like a high depth thinking situation for me. Like they definitely didn't get jinxed because this is just a natural thing with it. I don't think they have a stroke of luck. I think they're just painfully boring. Wow. Huh. I'll give them a little bit more luck, or I'll give them a little bit less luck than the 49ers, but like, I don't know. That one's just, I guess, yeah, they're just boring. Wow, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you some unlucky losers. I'll put your Browns. I gotta put the Browns at the bottom. Oh, yeah, no, you just some, like, allegation. Granted, you do it to yourself. You make those allegations upon yourself, but man, you some unlucky franchise. You're an unlucky organization. You're unlucky fan bases. You're probably, yeah, you know what? I know I'm a biased the Broncos fan and putting them down to unlucky losers. Now the Browns are the definition of unlucky losers. I remember those bags. Remember the 0-16 era. Man, Lions remember that. Granted, you had Joe Flacco miracle run, but now you have Deshaun Watson. Ugh. Oh man, you're just gonna put you there. Buccaneers, I'm gonna give you a stroke of luck. I'm gonna put you at the top of stroke of luck. I think this last little run. People didn't think you could do much after Tom Brady left. Now Baker Mayfield's here doing actually pretty well. Your team's actually well established. It's well functioning. And like teams, I mean, you're a team that kind of goes through the rise and falls. But right now you're reaching a stroke of luck. You're not like a consistently high functioning team. You're just a team that's actually getting a little bit of luck on your side for once. So that's pretty dang good. Texans, I gotta put you in a stroke of luck, probably even above. You know, no fortune smiles upon thee. I like the Texans. I think the C.J. Stroud thing working out really well with you. The teams, the Tank Dell working out for you. Will Anderson working out for you. The team as a whole working out for you. D'Amico Ryan's working out for you. I think fortune's starting to smile upon thee a little bit. You know, you got rid of the bad luck charm of Deshaun Watson. I gotta give you some fortune, bro. Chiefs. I mean, you're on a lucky streak. Honestly, you're probably the luckiest team. I know it's skill. Yes, I get it. It's skill. Trust me, when I talked about teams making their own luck, sometimes that's true. Chiefs are one of those teams. Having really good players, go figure, makes you a really good team. You're on a lucky streak because for some reason, you had the most unlucky season in the world, and now you decided to win the Super Bowl because that's fucking lucky, and I'm about to go insane. Anyway, Cowboys. You also technically have green in you, but you are boring, just like the Seahawks. I know you both have green in you technically, but you're boring. You're boring. You're good enough to get to the playoffs, and all of a sudden, everybody all the Cowboys fans believe in you, and all of a sudden, everybody else is reaching for your demise. You're probably slightly less lucky than the Patriots, I guess. Steelers, you're just painful. I just don't even know what to think of you. You're probably more unlucky than the Steelers. Sure, we'll go with that. Cowboys, you're just boring. I don't want to talk about you. Saints, honestly, I gotta put you on lucky loser. I put you at top of it. But like, your franchise as a whole, and I'm actually like the Saints a little bit too. They're my NFC team. Like, man, like that franchise as a whole has struggled and struggled and struggled. So many allegations, so many weird player struggles, so many weird players they bring in, cap space. I don't think you're necessarily the worst of the worst when it comes to unlucky, but dang, you're not very good. Chargers, someone jinxed you. Someone jinxed you a little bit. Probably a little bit less than the Vikings. They're probably a little bit luckier than the Vikings, but someone jinxed you. Something's wrong with that franchise. It's a newer franchise. Something's going on there. Like, someone's pulling the strings behind the scenes of just not giving you the best of luck, especially with what you're doing recently with all the Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, all that stuff. Free agency. Someone jinxed you a little bit, so I'm gonna put you there. Cardinals, you're some unlucky losers, unfortunately. Honestly, you might be, you're probably below the Broncos, just above the Browns. Like, historically, you've been awful. No Super Bowls. Lately, Kyler Murray got injured. Kyler Murray came back and played all right, but that's almost worse than bad because now you kind of do all right and gives you slight bit of hope, and then you lose Hollywood Brown, then you lose all these key pieces of the Cardinals team, and you're still rebuilding. You're still hoping to come back to that like 2022 or 2021 era of like where you actually kind of were good. So, unlucky losers. I don't know what to think about you. Panthers, you're right there with them, though. I'm going to give you a little bit less or a little bit more leeway because you're a newer team and you've had some success. But right now, you're some unlucky dang losers, man. Something's happening over there. Someone jinxed you, but someone else put a spell on you, too. I don't know what to think about you. Tennessee Titans, someone jinxed you. Someone jinxed you a little bit. You have a little bit more luck than the Jets, and that's about it. Yeah. We'll give you right above the Jets. Something's going on, of course, you got a little bit of just normal functioning team mentality, but someone put a curse on Tennessee with the whole Rams game and then Rams Super Bowl game, and then nowadays you're just kind of like fumbling. I don't know, you're fumbling a lot. You're just, not literally, but like figuratively, you're just fumbling the bag a lot, and I just don't know what to think about you too much. Someone just looked at you and said, man, Tennessee, ew, no one cares about you. Jinx. And then move forward, Giants, you're kind of painfully boring. I guess I could put you in someone jinxed you, but it seems like you just suck on your own accord. And you definitely don't have a stroke of luck. So I'll put you like bottom of painfully boring. Yeah, I'll put you bottom painfully boring just because you're painfully boring. I don't know. And okay, all right, listen, I know. Okay, fortune smiles upon the Colts. You know why? Because they're a horseshoe. Go fuck yourself if you have any disagreement with that. They are the definition of fortune smiles upon thee. They will always be there. Honestly, it's not ultimately untrue. I think they have consistently okay luck. Heck, they had Andrew Luck. They probably should be in lucky streak. If I made this video like 4 years ago, they'd be in lucky streak. They probably, I don't know. They've had such a long time, but I think their floor is always going to be fortune smiles upon thee. Jags, I'm going to put you in a stroke of luck. I'm going to say you still have a little bit more luck than, like, maybe the Eagles. But, like, you're struggling a little bit, all right? Trevor Lawrence got to put down that hair and do some fairy tale bullshit. All right, listen, you got a stroke of luck. That's about it. Dolphins, same. I'm going to give you a little bit more than the Eagles because I think you got a little bit more stroke of luck than the Eagles because Tyreek Hill loves you. The whole fan base loves you. Mike McDaniels is awesome. He just seems like a leprechaun type guy. I don't know. You can't say Mike McDaniels does not give you leprechaun vibes. I will debate that till the day I die. So he's a stroke of luck. Fortunately, I don't think it smiles upon thee just quite yet, but we'll work our way to that. And here we go. There's a little staircase you have of the lucky streak all the way to unlucky lucky losers for the NFL teams in recent kind of years. I don't know, it's a little fun video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Either way, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. On top of the morning to you, and hope you enjoyed the 317 good old St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, guys. StraightA Dawson out.